The weather will be unsettled, but those temperatures for a time could reach 20 degrees in the south of the UK. Have a good weekend.
We've got Dame Barbara with the Union flag.
This is BBC News. I'm Shaun Ley with the latest headlines for viewers in the UK and around the world. Victory will be ours. That's what President Vladimir Putin told Russians in Red Square in Moscow on Friday. His remark came after a lavish signing ceremony at the Kremlin earlier in the day in what is the largest seizure of territory in Europe since the Second World War.
Люди, живущие в Луганске и Донецке.
People in Luhansk and Donetsk, Kherson and Zaporizhia are becoming our citizens.
Навсегда.
Forever.
NATO says it's the most serious escalation of the conflict since Russia invaded Ukraine back in February. Also on this programme, Hurricane Ian has now made landfall in South Carolina after it hit Florida earlier this week, causing severe devastation. Burkina Faso's army captain has ousted the country's military leader and dissolved the government. It's the country's second coup in just 8 months. First round of Brazil's presidential election is approaching. This Sunday, people will head to the polls in a vote billed as the country's most important election since the return to democracy in 1989. Hello, if you've just joined us, a warm welcome to BBC News. We begin this hour with the announcement by President Putin that he's annexing 4 regions of Ukraine that are in part already controlled by Russian forces. It's the biggest illegal seizure of territory in Europe since the Second World War ended. In a signing ceremony at the Kremlin, Mr. Putin declared Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhia and Kherson now part of Russia and part of Russia for good. In response, Ukraine has formally applied to join NATO. Our Russia editor Steve Rosenberg reports.
Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin.
What he was about to do had sparked international condemnation. But Vladimir Putin didn't care. In the Kremlin, he announced the annexation